comfort. So, welcome to Auto Garage Life, and welcome to 2025 if you've not been here before to this channel. Today, I'm going to be taking a little break from the usual project stuff that I've been working on in the past few videos and few months, and I'm going to be installing something on my wife's BMW F34 3 Series GT. And it's something that I've been looking at for a long time, say a long time, probably a few months, because it's something that you really need in this day and age, and it's a dash cam. And obviously I could look online in the usual places and find the usual plug-in ones to cigarette lighter, the ones that you stick on the windscreen, route the wiring round, find a place to plug it in, maybe fuse it, blah 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 blah. Didn't really want that. I wanted something for the BMW that looked factory, and it looked as if it came from the factory when you install it. You can't see any wiring, and it's not too complex to do an install on. So I found this one. It's a company called Mangoal, who I hadn't heard of, if I'm being perfectly honest. So bye. So I've genuinely opened this for the first time on this video, and I haven't looked inside this yet. But this company here, Mangoal, they do a lot of cameras on their website, and they do a lot of ones which are integrated into the kind of plastic trim in a lot of cars that you'll get that sits in front of your rear view mirror. So that's what I wanted, so I thought, well, let's try this one because this looks pretty good. So we're going to open this, I'm going to go through a kind of unboxing of it, and then I'm going to show you the install on the BMW F34 3 Series GT. And the mine has a right hand drive, but if you're watching from the States, from what I've read, the install is exactly the same. Left hand drive, right hand drive, doesn't matter. So let's have a look at this. Alright, right, okay. When do we open this? What kind of box is this? Ah, looks like it's one of these little slideys. There we go. All I've done off camera here is take off the cellophane, so I haven't actually opened. That's kind of like a very well packaged thing. Right, what we got here? Please read carefully before installation. Okay, let's read. Unable to connect to network, Wi-Fi. Reset the camera if the app's unavailable. Ah, right, okay, so there appears to be an app for iPhone called Skycam that you download, and I'm guessing that will give you your kind of viewfinder, if you like, and maybe allow you to see what's been recorded. We're not at that stage yet though. For Android and other systems, right, so it's Apple, iPhone, Android, Skycam app. I'll put a link to all this in the description below, of course. Right, okay. There you go, look, we read the instructions. We've got step 1 finished. Right, what's this here? Oh, it's like instructions with cable ties. Further instructions of installation instructions, I'd imagine. And we got here cable ties. A couple of cable ties. That's nice of them to include that. Got about 1,000 of them. What's this? Right, OEM style dash cam, which is what I wanted. And you see the picture there, right? Wait, I'll just show you this. This is the reason why I wanted this one. Hold on. Right, see how the picture there looks as if it's kind of integrated into a larger bit of plastic trim? That's why I wanted it, really. So that it would stick on and not look out of place. Let's continue on. Getting started. Make sure they keep the camera plugged into power. Oh, it says memory card, 128 gig. I wonder if it comes with a memory card. Charging cable, right, okay, that's fine. What have we got here? Oh, it does come with a memory card, look at that. That's unusual, isn't it? Usually these things don't. It's got a trim clip remover or something like that, the orange thing there. Let's have a look. What have we got here? A 128 gig memory card. Good, that's pretty good. Good that it does, I don't have one in the house. Little trim remover. I'm guessing this will be the power cable. So that doesn't look too complicated now, does it? So we've got the power cable here. Let's see. So This should be the harness that fits into the BMW F34. And it's got writing on this, but it's Chinese, so I can't read it, but I'm guessing this is what's specific to the package for the BMW. And this, I suspect, will be the camera itself. Oh my god, there's more wires down here. Anyway, what's this? This looks like the camera. Yes. So there we go, look, that's it there. What we got, that'll be the connectors for the thing that I'm just showing you. And this trim panel here, I'll probably just prise apart to fit on the BMW. And the camera comes a little lens protector there, and looks like it's got two buttons on the side, power and photo. So I'm guessing you just go to snap a picture. Ah, yeah, okay, that's prizing apart, right, okay. Got you. Yes, let's take a closer look at this. This is the reason why I went for this company, why we're going to install it. So there we go, look. Camera's inside this front bit, obviously, and you've got your connectors there. So, power. Oh, rear camera as well if you wanted. And what's this here? GPS, focus, GPS. Optional. Well, I won't be using that. I've got a different system in the car for that, but we've got a rear camera if I wanted it. Probably install that at a later date. I don't have a rear camera at the moment. It might come with one, does it? Well, let's keep looking, hold on. There's another bag here of stuff. Hey, that is it. That does look like a rear camera actually. This. Ah, that's a rear camera, very nice. Okay. Right, okay, so a wee bit more involved in doing that. You have to feed the cable right round the back, but I was really only wanting this for the front camera, but that is an excellent bonus if you want the rear camera as well. Superb. Right, we can see that, right? Right, so, dumph. This little bad boy. Let me see what the instructions say. I'm guessing just going and take off the trim. Oh, here we go. To install, insert the memory card. Make sure the car is on and align the gold contacts facing up. Right, okay. The memory card goes in that way. And it goes in, there's a slot for it where, aha, here. It's in there. It says Mangoal OEM style dashcam is customised according to different models. Disassembly, assembly and power supply and wiring method, original car accessories are all different, which is fine, which is why they give you that specific cable. Okay, so what I think we need to do is, we need to prise this apart to put it on the trim within the car. But we'll get into the car and we'll do all this, and we'll take off the panel that sits behind the, you know, the rear view mirror in the BMW. So let's go and do that. Move you into the car. Alright, so we're in the Beamer, and this is the bit I was talking about. See this bit of trim here? Going down here. This is the bit we'll need to pop off, and from what I can see, it's just held on with kind of interior clips. So when you get the Hawaiian thing off, that's the definite. And I've got the GoPro set up so you can see right behind it there. But from what I can see, you don't need to remove the mirror, it's just this piece of trim. Right, so let's have a shot at that and we'll set the GoPro up and you can see it from that angle. Let's go. Alright, let's get rid of this bit of trim then. So we'll use a little trim tool that came with it. Ah, little hat's getting in the way. Right. Aha, right, okay. So I think you just have to prise this off in whatever way you can. Being careful, of course, because I'm guessing if you had to go to BMW for this, it would be about £1,000 to replace it. There we go, well, that's pretty easy. Yeah, that just comes off, no problem. Right, let's keep that there. Get that off. That was very easy peasy. Right, what we got here? two connectors, and we need to see how that's going to marry up with the connector here. So we'll switch back to the phone here. Right, so we have on the BMW, there's two connectors. There's one there, and see that little red one there? That seems to be the two connectors that are plugged in to the mirror. Guessing one's for the rain sensing wipers, and guessing one's for the mirror dimming settings or something like that. So we have what looks like two female connectors here, male connectors there, and a female one there. So I can only assume that this red one, focus, goes into the kind of red one there, and the red one there will plug in to that, because that's got wires going straight down. And then this one here is more than likely going to have to plug into that big one somehow. Let's have a look and see. Right, let's disconnect both of them, we'll come back and see what's happening. Alright, so what I've done is I've taken both of these connectors out, and I'm going to see how I can fit these to the Mangoal camera connection, the harness that comes with it. So that's all I can see, because this one that's dangling here is obviously feeding into the wing mirror, the rear view mirror. So let's have a look and see. Well, that couldn't have been any easier. So it turns out I don't think I actually need this big connection here, because that's the one for the mirror. All you want to do is give power to the camera, so it looks as if it's stealing power from this little dark red one, which is plugged in, if you remember, in front of this here, which I guess is for the rain sensing wipers. That will now plug back into the connection in the car, and the other tail goes to the connection for power on the camera itself. And that looks as if it's it. So these other connections here are for the rear camera, which we'll install maybe at a later date. I'm not going to do that today. I just want the front one set up and running. And we have some other thing for GPSs, which it says optional anyway, so we don't need that. So that was pretty easy. Now, what it does say in the instructions to do before you turn it on is to put the memory card in. So we'll do that first. Right, memory card, handy little sticker here. The instructions say to put the gold connections facing up. We don't really have an up here because it's kind of on its side, so they've got a little handy sticker on this one showing you what way the memory card's to go in. So I've just kind of copied that, and there we go. Satisfying little click noise. And I assume we'll take that cover off there, because it's going to be quite awkward to take that off when we've got the camera installed. So okay, right, what I think I'll do before we move on is I think we shall clip this back in, this connection here. I'll just put that back in because we don't actually need that. There we go. There we go, good. We'll stick that back down there, and then we plug this red one into there, behind it. Put this camera down, you can see it from the GoPro. There we go. There. So there's the red connection that came with the camera, plugged now into the, I can only assume is the automatic wiper sensor. And the red bit that was in the car is plugged in here. That's pigtailing down to there. And all it's doing is picking up power for the camera by the looks of things. So that's pretty simple. So now what we can do is, we can get the camera unclicked and we'll click it back on around there, and that should be us. A little bit of jiggery pokery with the cabling. That's always the case with these types of things. Right, so that will have to come up round there. Is it going to fit? Is it going to be too much wiring? I don't know. It's the wiring that's the problem here. Let's just get it around here, hold on. Alright, well, it's working because I just heard someone saying start recording. And I haven't formatted the thing yet, the memory card. Oh, you hear that? So it is power. So what I'm going to have to do now is kind of stuff all these wires into any space that's available for them, so I can clip the other part of the trim around it there and finish that off. So let's just wrestle with these, because it's quite a wee bit of wiring to hide, but it should be doable because there's plenty of space. Right, so there we have it. Just click that all in, click that all in. No wires caught anywhere. And that looks pretty factory fresh, doesn't it? Trim there looks the same. Watch out the way, GoPro. And you get your buttons there for starting power and recording. I must have hit that when I was doing the install. That's why it's made a little beep. Alright, so let's see. So the app is called Skycam, and I've downloaded it already. And let's go to Add Camera. Allow Skycam to use your location. Okay. Install the camera and power it on. I've just switched it off, haven't I? Whoops. Let's put it back on. Next. Select camera, Wi-Fi and connect. Right, so you add camera and it'll go to your Wi-Fi. Oh, you hear that? That's the camera powering on. Oh! You hear that? Start recording. Right, okay. So, it tells you in the instructions what the Wi-Fi is. And I think it's this one here, Wi-Fi E970 SP F34. I think so. The password, it comes in this little separate sheet here. That's fine, no internet connection, that's okay. Then we go back to the Skycam app. And it's connected. Oh, there we go! And is it recording? Yeah! Look at that! That is excellent! There we go! Download the file here. If you get into an accident or somebody smashes you, you can do that. Camera settings, what we got? Oh, speaker volume, sound recording. Image resolution 12 megapixels, video resolution 4K. Loop record options. The duration of each recording, if the storage card is full, will automatically be overwritten from the earliest video. Right, 1 minute, okay. Timestamp, yes. WDR, don't know what that is. Collisions. Ah. It just went to start recording. I've got the car in kind of accessory mode, if you like, but let's turn the car on and see how it looks. Hold on. And it's probably going to Wi-Fi into my CarPlay, which it did warn me about, that you won't be able to view this and the CarPlay at the same time, which is absolutely fine, because I'm not going to be sitting driving looking at that, but let's see. Good. No errors anywhere. Good. Nothing exploding up here. Good. My lights are on because my door's not shut. Good. Looks factory. Good. And we're recording. We've done it. That is brilliant. I honestly couldn't say that was any easier than it was. It was a doddle. And that is us got a dash cam. What's this here? Oh yes, there we go. So I think it's looping, if I'm not mistaken, every 1 minute. Which would make sense considering that was a setting that we had it on. Recording, recording, recording. So, I quite fancy it looping a bit longer than that. I don't like a minute. I like a bit more than that. So what we do there. Where are we? Where are we? Where did I see that? Oh yeah. 3 minutes. Yeah. There you go. Pause recording, start recording because I've changed a setting. How easy is that? That is superb. Excellent. Right, let's go. We'll check in the end here and see what's going on here. I'll leave links and all the rest of it. Well, where's my beer? Where's my beer? I don't have any. Anyway, that was one of the easiest installs I've ever done. I'm not just saying that. The length of time it took you to watch this video is probably not far off the length of time it actually took me to install it. The only things I did off camera were set up the tripod, set up the GoPro, and then everything you saw was me doing it genuinely for the first time, so that was really, really easy. The only thing I didn't install, of course, was the rear view camera, which is an easy install in itself. It comes with a sticky 3M pad to put on a windscreen, on the back windscreen, and you simply route this cable round underneath the carpet, up through the glove box, up through the A-pillar, up across the headlight, and then down into the camera, and it plugs in there. I don't really want that just now, but I might do that in the future, but there's no additional wiring needed for it. It's simply a plug and play. So a good accessory to come with it. Cable ties, didn't really need them. If I put that cable in, I might have done, but you saw me squashing the cables in. The two sides of the trim panels clicked together on mine first time, no problem, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Maybe not first time, wee bit of movement, but very, very easy. So far so good. It's set up with the app. That was easy to download, free as well, and we'll see how it gets on with recording. I might try out some recordings and just put them on download them to the laptop or something in future to see, but so far so good. I will leave the link in the description below. Have a look for yourself. They seem to do cameras for Ford, GMC, Chevy, loads of different pickup trucks, I think Mustangs as well actually. I might look at it for the Mustang if they do one for the Mustang as well. But that's excellent. My wife wouldn't even know there's a camera there. That's how good it is, the install. Maybe I'll just not tell her. Bit of spying, sneaky stuff. Anyway, if you've still got to the end of this video, I have set up a Patreon site now. The channel's doing really well, better than I expected. And I've set up the Patreon site to show you some stuff behind the scenes, some stuff I'll be doing in the garage, and a Q&A direct chat to me if you want to ask any questions that you don't maybe want to comment on the YouTube channel. You can do that through Patreon. I'll answer every single one. It's only a couple of bucks a month, but if you can't afford that, if you just can't afford that, which is absolutely fine, I'll be equally as happy if you hit the like button and hit subscribe on this video, and that'll keep me content, because the more subscribers we're getting, it just gives me more motivation to do more videos. And if you're following along for the Mustang series, excuse me, we're doing a lot more in the Mustang this year. Maybe a new project car coming soon, I don't know yet, we'll have to wait and see. But in the Corvette series, if you haven't seen the C5 Corvette series that I did just the tail end of last year, go and have a look at that playlist. That was a great car. But that's us for today, so thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.